Hey Marathon, I've got some pretty cool stories I get to tell you. It happened to me in just the past week. Um, so I went to Minneapolis, Minnesota to join a conference with other members of crew who direct operations in different parts of the ministry, mainly with the campuses around the U.S. And this group has kind of brought me in, mentoring me and kind of teaching me as I develop operations for AIA. And so it's great to be there and be with people that experienced this before and done it before, and really just kind of coaching me along. And so it's starting to be a great partnership and mentoring relationship with these guys. Um, and so during my time there, I also got to spend time with the University of Minnesota staff, and they got to introduce me to a student named Michael who is interested in doing ministry but isn't sure if being leading a campus ministry is his best thing. And so I thought, oh, maybe serving a little bit more operationally in support of staff who do that might be more his gifting, which is something that I've been asking you guys to pray about, and clearly God's starting to work in that. As in addition to him, there's 3 other people that I've started to talk to that might be able to come help and bring lift to the support that our staff need. And so I sat down, breakfast with Michael, and really just loved talking to him, loved his heart. He spent a couple of summer assignments with us and interned for a little bit at our Ultimate Training Camp. And so I'm really excited to sit down and talk to him and watch God start to answer some of these prayers that have been asked. From there, I took the weekend right after the conference to go out to Washington and see Emily, who most of you may remember last time is the girl I've started to date, who's on staff at Washington State. And so it was a great time to see her and meet her brothers, and you guys will get to see a picture in a second of us at the football game. We got to enjoy a little bit with her family and some of her friends. It was great to get some face-to-face time. I appreciate you guys in your prayers in that, as we're really beginning to kind of develop a chemistry in that relationship, even from a long distance. But the exciting part of the weekend was Monday, right before I flew home. I got to spend the time with the other campus staff, Todd, who has been leading the ministry there for about 20 years. And we spent some time, we made a circle around the campus, just praying over the campus and watching what happens on campus, and just really believing God is going to move on the campus. And he really has been. And so in the last 2 weeks, something like 16 different student athletes have started a personal relationship with Christ, which was awesome, just to be on the campus and watch what God's doing. And so then that Monday after we finished the prayer walk, I sat down with Todd and we met this baseball freshman who expressed interest in being involved with AIA and learning what it meant to have a personal relationship with God. And so we sat down and walked through the gospel with him, and he was like, no, this is something I need to start this relationship with Christ. And so we got to pray with him right there at the table outside the student center. And it's so cool. Sometimes I miss getting to see that every day. A lot of times it's hard to get the chance to sit down with student athletes like that on a new campus like Wilmington, and so it's really cool to be a part of a movement that's just turning over on top of itself with new believers, and watching them go and kind of share with others. So it's been a pretty exciting week, and now I'm back in Xenia, working at Wilmington and in the office. So one of the things you guys can be praying for, we're really starting to get onto Wilmington's campus. I haven't had that much time in being gone the last week as their school has started up. But on Monday, I will be meeting with the soccer team. The soccer coach is a strong believer and really wants me to be involved with his team. And so he's given me an opportunity to speak to them before practice. He's even starting in a classroom instead of starting on the field, so that I have an opportunity to pass out comment cards and they can respond on who's interested and who's not. And so that's gonna be really good. It's the first time we'll get to engage with the soccer team in the 2 years that I've been there. And then 2 days later, both swim coaches are also pretty strong believers, and they've invited me to come and meet with their team as well. It's a cool opportunity because after this week here, they'll stop meeting together as one big group and they'll split into 2 practices. And so it's an awesome opportunity to get the whole team at once and share with them what AIA is and give them an opportunity to know that if they want to start a relationship with God, we're a place that they can come. So definitely pray for those 2 times that God would start working in the hearts of these athletes. That as we share with them what we're doing, that they would feel led to be a part of that, come talk to us, and get involved with some of the students who are already involved. Also pray that as we keep going, we're going to get in touch with the track team as well, who's been open in the past, and the baseball team that's been open in the past. But mostly pray for just openness as we start to work with some of the girls' teams. There's two ladies who are going to start helping out, volunteering with Wilmington, which is awesome. They have an opportunity to reach out to the girls' teams and to start to begin to disciple the girls one-on-one. So pray for Amy and Morgan as they start to contact the girls' team's coaches, that the coaches would be open and that we can move towards reaching every athlete at Wilmington. So I appreciate your prayers. They mean a lot to me. I can't wait to see you guys when I'm home. Bye.